is up, time's at hand.
Hi, I'm Wade Spencer. I'm an avid outdoorsman who travels the country hunting, fishing, and singing. And this is my show,
On
Life's Highway.
Give me a gun with no bullets to shoot a squirrel.
There is hope with every turn.
If you love the great outdoors and some good gospel music, then friend, you've come to the right place. Come and join me now as we travel down
Life's highway. My name is Joseph, I am Jacob's son. Out of 12 brothers,
I've done a lot of traveling in my life, and West Virginia is one of my favorite states. I've always said the people of West Virginia are so interesting, and they are storytellers. And most of their stories are true experiences, and they have some really funny stories. I've been going up to the mountains of West Virginia with my friend Jake and Ernie and Dale and his boys for over 20 years, and it's one of my favorite trips of the year, and I really look forward to it. We're going to do some fishing today, and I think we'll probably catch it with Teresa in the kitchen doing some cooking. I'll be singing some of my gospel songs as usual, and just stay tuned. I think you'll really enjoy this episode today of Life's Highway.
blood-splattered coat, my father knew it well. The truth they'd never tell. Sold as a servant into
While the guys are fishing, let me sing a song that features my old neighbor man, James Powers. He's gone to heaven now, but he was a great Christian man, and he was featured in this video a few years ago, and I think you'll enjoy it. Time always changes. God never will.
That old maple rocker where Grandma once held me hangs from a nail in the barn. The little red wagon and toys of my childhood have all disappeared from the farm. I come back to visit and see all the memories and relive my old yesterdays. On the living room table, that old family Bible is still there in its same old place. I look out the window, still see my grandpa as he plowed the fields into rows, where he talked with Jesus, and I walked there with him and kicked up the dirt with my toes. Now Grandpa has gone on, but Grandma still holds on. She talks as she brushes the tears. Though time keeps on going, her faith keeps on growing in the God she's held on to for years. Time always changes, but God never will. It leaves empty spaces that He has to fill. There's one thing for certain, it'll never stand still. Time always changes, but God never will. That old beveled mirror where once were no wrinkles revealed something different today. My grandpa's in heaven, but sooner or later we'll all be headed that way. I look at my family and think of the future and wonder what each day will bring. But the God of the past is the God of the present, and He'll always be just the same. Time always changes, but God never will. It leaves empty spaces that He has to fill. There's one thing for certain, and it'll never stand still. Time always changes, but God never will. Time always changes, but I know that God never will. How many times have you heard someone say, if I had his money, I could do things my way? But little they know that it's so hard to find one rich man in 10 with a satisfied mind. Money can't buy back your youth when you're old, or a friend when you're lonely, or a love that's grown cold. For the wealthiest person is a pauper at time compared to a
Yeah, my old
man
buddy Jake absolutely loves the streams of West Virginia and
with a
trout fishing.
satisfied
He
mind.
spends hours and hours. Although he's 81 years old, he still really loves it. If you notice, he's got a tin box on his shoulder there, and you'll notice Dale has one. Those guys are up there on that stream are known as the Tin Box Gang. And when people see one of those guys that has that tin box, they know that those guys know what they're doing. And they have trouble having people wanting to follow them all the time.
When it comes my time, I'll leave this old world with a satisfied mind. Money can't buy back your youth when you're old, or a friend when you're lonely, or a love that's
You can tell by watching my old friend Jake and Dale here fishing. Like the song saying, they have a satisfied mind.
Is a pauper at time compared to a man with a satisfied mind. For the wealthiest person is a pauper at I used to get there early when I was a boy. I'd straighten the pews on the hardwood floor. Daddy shook every hand as they gathered in. We were prayer warriors in a world of sin. We sang there ain't no grave gonna hold me down. And sister started clapping, then somebody'd shout. The Spirit would rise and fill the house as the walls came tumbling down. Oh, the walls came tumbling down. Oh, the devil took a beating at Wednesday night prayer meeting. We heard hellfire preaching at Wednesday night prayer meeting. Oh, amazing grace fell like a flood, and we all got washed in the blood. That's the way it was at Wednesday night prayer meeting. Now I walk through the valley all by myself. There's a road to the right and a road to the left. The shadows have fallen and I'm all alone, but there's still a light shining that leads me home. I see the candles in the windows of that little church that I love. I still hear them singing on a Wednesday night. I'll meet you on the other side. Oh, I'll meet you on the other side. Oh, the devil took a beating at Wednesday night prayer meeting. We heard hellfire preaching at Wednesday night prayer meeting. Oh, amazing grace fell like a flood, and we all got washed in the blood. Yeah, that's the way it was at Wednesday night prayer meeting. Yeah, that's the way it was at Wednesday night prayer meeting.
MAS Products is a proud sponsor of Life's Highway. For over 30 years, they have been supplying the plastic rotomold industry with high-quality, low-cost threaded inserts. They use brass, aluminum, stainless steel, and zinc-plated steel, offering a large variety of hex, knurled, NPT, and SAE inserts. All of their inserts are made at their 20,000 square feet manufacturing facility located in Elkhart, Indiana. In addition to supplying custom inserts, they also offer a full line of standard inserts, many that can be shipped the same day they're ordered. Call 1-800-537-3787 or on the web at masinserts.com.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Life's Highway. Let's go. As a child I was learning about life, hearing about the ways of God. I saw there were two roads to choose from, and I questioned which route I should trot. Then one day the Holy Spirit reached out his hand for mine. I knew that was what I wanted, Jesus being my guide. Looking up, there's no other way. Looking up, all I can do is
Jake, you're the trout fishing king, son. Hey, Dale's got one up there. Man, they must be hitting everywhere. I never.
It is.
Good.
I know she turned.
How many does that make you this week, Jake?
That's 11, I think.
11? I always like to ask Jake those kind of questions. See what I said? So I always like to ask Jake those kind of questions.
You always get a straight answer.
Oh, you get a straight answer. Put him on the spot. Now, you guys have done good this week.
We've done pretty good. We just got a limb. Yeah. We've been working on it.
Look at Dale easing down through here. Hey, Dale, you stay up that way now.
I know he'd be.
Bring him in, Jake.
Okay, this is a bigger one here. Nice.
There you go.
Nice. Look at it, it's coming out.
Jake, I think you need a new net, son.
I know it does. Look at that. I started fishing in 75.
75. You haven't learned a thing, Jake.
I know it. I ain't even learned enough to buy me a new net. Nice fish.
Look at Dale trying to sneak in there on us, Jake.
Yeah, I just figured he'd do that. He'd come right in here and catch our fish.
It's hard to make a dead fish jump, ain't it, Jake? The one you've been carrying in your minute bucket for your creel for about 2 hours. Dale, I'm making him look bad, son.
Wade, I mean, Dale, he's making this video for me to buy me a net. Look here on it. You didn't get that, did you?
No, and you just about lost it.
Well, bring it over here, Jake.
Unbelievable. Dale, you reckon we can start a fund to get him a new net? His fish goes right through the net.
It's got a pretty good hole in it, Dale, even though I passed one, but it's got another one.
Dale, there's one thing about Jake. He's scared to death of people. He won't hardly talk to people for nothing, will he?
Talk to him.
He talked that kid right out of his fishing hole. No, not really. He's a nice kid. I wish I would have videoed him catching a couple fish.
Yeah.
Hey, Jake, Dale's got a net that the fish don't go through.
Oh, that's a little one.
Look at him holding my rod and fishing with his. Jake, we're awful hard on you, son. Give me my fishing pole back. I'll let you fish. I've never seen a guy carry a spare pole same time he fishes.
I gotta have one for each hand.
I've never seen that before. I've gave you plenty of time. I'm going to show you boys how it's done. You remember that time deer hunting bills back in 2003 when I killed that real big buck?
Yeah.
Remember what I told you guys? I said I fooled around long enough. I'm going in the morning and getting him. And I did. I didn't even know that the buck was there. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. You didn't wait on me to get that.
I said, Jake, get over here and help me get this buck drug out of here.
Here's another quick and easy dish. We really enjoy it. Wade grows asparagus. Now this isn't the asparagus that he's grown, but he does grow it. What I do is take just a little bit of ends off and I rinse them in water, and then I put them on a microwave safe plate, and then I put a little bit of salt, just a touch of salt over top of them. I put a plastic wrap across them. Okay. Then I stick them up in the microwave for 1 minute. And as soon as I do that, I'll get this pan hot and I will fry them. So just a second, let me get this started. I've got the butter melted and now I'm going to add some olive oil. All I'm gonna do now is warm the olive oil up with the butter. My microwave just went off. I had to add 2 more minutes to my asparagus, so let me get it out for you. Now I'm gonna add a little bit of garlic powder down to the bottom of the pan, and what I wanna do is warm that olive oil, warm the garlic powder up in the olive oil, and that'll let some of the flavor, release the flavor. I'll also put some pepper. See how quickly that garlic got just a little tiny bit of brown? Now I'm going to take my steamed asparagus. See how it's limp? Make sure it's on about medium high. I'm going to just roll that in there. And that's all there is to it. Just let it cook for a minute. See how the butter got nice and brown, and the olive oil, you can get it a little bit darker with the olive oil because you can bring your heat up a little bit. I'm turning my stove off, and we are ready to eat.
Sun is up, time's at hand. There's a stir across the land, and so begins another day on life's highway.
You know, in these days of expensive trail cameras, I'm always looking for a way to protect my cameras. And I've really only had one stolen, but it was my most expensive, and it kind of hurt me enough that I decided I'm going to find a way to make them not so visible. I think the biggest problem is that strap around the tree, whether it's a small tree, a big tree. That strap shows up 360 degrees. So I decided I'm going to figure out a way to get rid of the strap. Well, the first thing I did with my Moultrie cameras, I made these little anchors out of a hanger bolt. It's wood threads on one end and machine threads on the other, with a nut and a washer. See it there? And they work really well, and I always just carry a drive that fits this size in the woods with me. And screw it in the tree. I usually go a little farther than that, but for this purpose it'd be fine. Then on the back of a Moultrie camera that I used to use, the insert was on the back, so I'd take it, spin it on there, set it, and adjust it a little bit to make it snug and good to go. And I never had one of those cameras stolen. I have them in 3 or 4 counties in Ohio, and never have one stolen. People don't notice them. They're up there on the tree, and there's not a strap going around. If someone comes down this way, they never see this camera. Well, now I've switched over to Radix cameras. The new company came out in 2017. I absolutely love them. But the problem is, well, it's not a problem. I just had to readjust. Their inserts are on the bottom, so that's not going to work. So I went to a 4-inch hanger bolt with a wing nut upside down. I put these in a vise, bend them, put a little black paint on them to make them not show up so much, and then I'll just put it in the same hole here, screw that into the tree. It's got to be long enough that the camera can spin and not hit the tree. So this 4-inch works really good with the Radix camera. Put it in there like that. You can adjust the angle of it, get it straight. Put it on there. Spin it on. Just 3 or 4 threads is enough. Then you tighten up the nut wherever you want it. If I want it looking that way, loosen a little bit. If I want it looking over here, it works absolutely fantastic. And I can still open the camera, get my card out of it, turn it on, turn it off, do adjustments. So that's a big way of protecting your camera. Like I said, I've never lost a camera since I started. Hanger bolts, wing nut. If you got a bottom insert, you got a back insert, just a straight 2.5, 3-inch hanger bolt. You have it made. I'm Wade Spencer on Life's Highway TV.
Sun is up, time's at hand. There's a stir across the land.
He's got a knot all tied up in his net. I tell you what, I'm going to give you money to buy you a new net after a while. I think these guys are not telling me their secrets to their fishing because I haven't caught anything.
Well, you'll get onto it in a little bit. There's some things you don't tell
I
everything.
just have a hit there and I didn't. No wonder I stay mad.
What you got on there, Dale?
Rainbow.
Okay, I cast exactly where you told me to, Jay.
Okay.
Can you see the river up behind me?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
My first trout.
Oh, that makes you more than
You guys-
That's one on your second limit.
You guys was holding no. You guys was holding out on me. You wouldn't tell me how to do it. Now, I never was very good at catching these trout. There's a little trick to it. Well, at least I caught one.
At least let me have your pole. I'm not taking it off for you.
I'm getting ready to head home.
Well, as always, we had a great time in West Virginia with our old buddies, and we just look forward to next year.
Lord, I hope this day is good. I'm feeling empty and misunderstood. I should be thankful, Lord, I know I should. But Lord, I hope this day is good. Lord, have you forgotten me? I've been praying to you faithfully.
Thank you for watching our show today. If you would like to watch more episodes of this show or watch some of my music videos, go to my YouTube channel. Just Google youtube.com and type in Wade Spencer, and then at the top of the page it'll say Wade Spencer's channel. Click on that and subscribe to my channel so you can keep up with everything that's going on here with our ministry and Life's Highway TV.